Hey guys, welcome back to Literally Iconic Podcast. We are the mother-daughter duo
who do all things iconic
and talk all things iconic.
We're back!
Not us starting a freaking podcast, getting 4 episodes in, and then taking a break.
Yeah.
That Kim Kardashian means that, did you miss us? Because we missed you.
Honestly, we just kind of got a little unmotivated because if you guys didn't see...
I don't know if you guys follow us on Instagram. We had actually sat here and we were like, you know what, Kimberly, let's try to make it an hour video. So guys, we had notes. We had like such a good conversation going.
And it was juicy and all.
Tell me why, like, I felt like it was forever too. And our audio wasn't recording the whole time. And you know us, like, I would have still posted it, but I was like, no, dude. Like, how are you going to be 4 episodes in with no freaking audio?
We only have 2 good episodes.
Right? Because the camera does capture the audio, but it's not the same, you know, quality.
Yeah.
And we do stream on Apple, Spotify, so we're like,
gotta keep it professional, BB.
Yeah, we just wanted to make sure that
we're back and better.
Talking about better, I'm feeling better.
I love that. Look at the hair.
For those of you guys watching, I did dye my hair. It's no longer pink and black. And tell me why.
Well, let's describe it if you're not hearing it.
Exactly. So I feel like also this little break, I mean, we have so many reasons for this little break. I just was not feeling it, guys. I was not in my zone because, okay, let me be so for real. When I got my hair done, Kimmy went with me. And my original was like, I just wanted to go lighter. I wanted to go like ombre or something, but not super blonde because I didn't want to damage my hair too much.
Well, the pink hair was a moment.
Yeah, Kimmy was like so set on me keeping the pink hair.
Like, if you think of Mimi, like, oh, pink hair. Like, I don't know. You made your mark.
No, like, and then I seen a few people getting the hair too. I was like, period.
Now you're starting trends.
No, I loved it. I love it.
We're here for it.
I wanted to do balayage or whatever it's called. And
you're saying the house on boots.
Let me tell you, I did not think that pink was going to be so hard to get rid of, guys. Like,
that's good that you're letting them know, though.
Yeah, it was session. I'm spontaneous like that, but guys, don't be so spontaneous if you're trying to go lighter because it was so hard. It's so hard. It was like so bad. And let me tell you, I went to like, I paid a lot of money because I went to so many different salones and they're like, nope, se te va a hacer verde.
If you have blonde slash highlights, you know she got that money.
No, but it's
using the little cajitas.
It's funny because I didn't want highlights at all. Because I mean, no offense to señoras, but I feel like it's a little bit of a señora vibe, you know?
It doesn't look bad. I think if you had short hair, it's like...
Yeah, well, if I have a pixie.
Stop.
So the girl's like, I'm going to have to do highlights to get the pink out, which I was kind of like, highlights. But I was so...
That's a bad rep, I think.
Like, I feel like, okay, because also, you know how when you go to the salon and they barely blow dry it? I was giving Simba. Like, literally Lion King.
Imagine my hair, when she did it, I was like, baby.
We'll get into that. Oh, okay, yeah. So I was not digging it at all, guys, like at all. Y me peinó because I think she, you know when you can tell somebody doesn't like something?
Yeah, but we're also unglammed.
Yeah, like I had no glam, no nothing. I was like, well, we'll see. And I even told the girl, I was like, I feel like a little bit kind of like my mom. And no offense to my mom once again.
The lady had highlights?
Yeah, but she always gets highlights. And I was like, oh, I feel like a little bit older. And I was like, you know how I'm going to know if it looks good? If I go home and David tells me it looks good? Or
what? To be fair, he never compliments.
Yeah, we've learned that the hard way. Yeah. But I was very like, okay, es muy sincero. I showed up, guys, and David's like, you look old. Guys, I was in my feels. Like, let me tell you. And you better tell them that story about David today. But David, okay, guys, if you want to, like, feel insecure... talk to David.
Nobody wants to feel insecure,
but like, don't talk to David. Don't ever ask him how you look because he's not gonna say something nice.
Like, there's being blunt and then there's just being mean.
Blunt. Yeah, he's mean. I don't know. He's not mean, but he's very excessively blunt.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because I was like, for like 3 days hating my hair. I was like, I hate it. I was like not liking the highlights, and so many people are like, oh, I'm doing highlights, and I'm like, period, let's go into this señora era. Just kidding.
The highlights chose you.
Yeah, but okay, Kimmy also got a haircut.
Yeah, you can't tell right now because I have to part it in the middle, but it's like a butterfly cut. Like, it's basically like layers. So it's so funny because I actually wanted to like prank you guys out. Like, if I do it like this, Like, look at how short. Wait, it's kind of
cute.
See, like, I could choose if I want long hair or if I want a short hair.
Tell me why I'm telling Kimmy, córtate el pelo. Like, she's so petite, so cute that I think it look cute on
but
her.
I think that's why, like, I'm big. Like, it's not like I want to, like, feel grown. I just want to feel my age.
Yeah.
So, imagine me without makeup, with this little hair, like, baby.
Just to get
literally. So, but yeah, I was getting that done, and at first, I just had my hair like this, right? Mom, you busted a David.
I did.
I was like, Mom, like, mind you, I was like feeling myself, but I was also like,
you need to explain it in details. Like, I was getting my hair done, right?
Yeah.
So I couldn't.
Oh yeah,
see
you weren't
Kimmy.
done because
I couldn't see her getting her hair done.
Yeah, and oh yeah, like we were like opposite ends.
Yeah.
So I got up and I was like, Mom, do you like my hair? 'Cause, like, mind you, in that tone of voice, like unsure, and she's like,
like, guys, I'm not like. I promise you, if I compliment you, it's a real compliment,
which is good, you know.
Siento que no puedo mentir. Like, guys, literally, like, I looked at her and I was like,
like, do you like it?
No, in my head, that's what I was just gonna say. I was like, in my head, like, I wanted to be like, no, but I was like, freak, it's mi hija. I can't just,
yeah,
you know, like, I was like, ugh, do you like it?
But you're like, that's not cutting the ends off.
You know, Kimmy's like, I want just the split ends.
Bro, Bob with the pixie cut.
No, and it's so crazy because when I said, do you like it? I seen Kimmy's face go like, like I could see like the sadness in her face, and I was like, oh yeah, it's pretty.
Mom.
Like lying, like I like no, literally, like I can lie after.
Yeah.
And it wasn't that it was bad. It was just
you wanted me to have my hair short.
not just that. Okay, you know, like they give her like como se dice, like
oh
blowout.
yeah.
So
yeah.
all I seen was like this big poof.
Like
she
no
was giving
hairspray, no nothing.
like a peanut head. Like, have you seen Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? The girl with the short hair, the short blonde hair.
The one that blows bubblegum?
Like, that's how you pulled up, and I was like,
stop.
I said the split ends.
I didn't even have bangs.
And it's so funny because, like, that's what I mean, like, un corte así, like, para adentro. And I didn't know. I low-key wanted to cry for her. I was like, why would they cut all her hair? Yeah. But then, she, like, I seen her, like, touch it kind of, like, insecure. And I was like, oh, okay, there it is.
Yeah,
and
like,
then,
I had to touch it for her to, like,
yeah, no, and it's crazy because I feel like when she did that, you thought I was lying. You were, like, looking at me like, girl,
I know I ate. Like,
no, you thought I was lying about me liking it.
Oh,
and you know what I mean? You were looking at me like
I was like, it looks the same.
Oh, like you just said I didn't like it.
Yeah, I didn't know that it looked short. Like in my mind, I was like,
liar. No, but it was just that, and it's crazy because the girl was looking at me like, oh no, you didn't. Just break her little heart. But it's like after I showed her, she even took a picture and she sent it to Dad and to Manny. Oh yeah. She was like, oh look, I cut my hair.
And the thumbnail's me with short hair.
The funniest thing is that
he never said yes.
He never responded.
He just said, "Are you done yet?" or something like that.
Like he ignored the question.
Yeah, he never said yes or no. My dad's were like, "Oh, you look good, Mija," or like, you know, it's different. And he was like,
Well, it was just crazy. I think summertime.
Yeah,
it's a perfect time to go short though, like because hace tanto calor. Like
it's the perfect time to also experiment. Because imagine if I did go shorter. Well, I did go shorter. I told her to cut off all my ends. But imagine like if you hated, because you disliked it, but you didn't hate it. You know,
it gives us time to order your extensions.
Period. we were waiting.
Actually, talking about experimenting in the summer, I am very like I don't know why. Like a mí me pega la chiripiorca, and I'm very like.
What's that?
Chiripiorca, like where I'm like kind of like spontaneous, but like kind of like I wake up one day like, oh, I want pink hair. Like when I dyed my hair pink, it was so spontaneous. I feel like you won't know if you don't like something until you try it.
That's true.
Like
you're a reminder to go do that.
Yeah, like it's crazy. I have like I mean no hate against the people who like you know love their hair and like stay safe.
Yeah.
But
stay safe. Bye.
No, is what I mean by stay safe is like I have friends who I've met since like junior high y toda su vida han tenido el same black hair. Even if they dye it black, it's like they always dye it black.
Yeah.
And I get that, like how the saying says, if it's not broken, like why fix it or whatever. Yeah. But then also, what if you look so bomb? Like I think your hair looks so good.
Thank you, Queen.
And I feel like you would have never known if you would have never experimented, you know? Or sometimes even if you're like, oh, what was I thinking? Like that hair was not it.
You only live once, baby.
Yeah, like why limit yourself? Like girl, go out there. Si tú piensas que you need to rock a pixie, like
period.
I feel like it's all in your confidence.
Like what you say, cada
La moda lo que te acomoda. Like, obviously, me and a pixie girl, bye. Like, it's gonna add inches on the face.
She would look so good with bangs. And she's like, no. But I do realize you have a really small forehead.
Yeah.
So
Kimmy was so sad because I also got like the butterfly haircut.
With your hair color be giving Jenny Rivera.
I hate you. I hate you. She was like, Mom, do bangs. They're in.
Like, do you know what I'm talking about? Like the curtain bangs moment.
Yeah, no, they are in. Pero la cabrona, why didn't you do bangs? No, she's like, Mom, do bangs.
No, because when you had your black hair, all black hair. I think I've been telling you this forever.
Yeah, she has. It would look good to do bangs, but I'm like, and it's crazy because I'm very much like, if people keep telling me stuff, I'm like, should I?
Yeah.
And I was thinking it. I was literally like looking at the mirror, and then the girl like seeing my face, and she's like, we're not doing bangs.
She's like, guys, if you want to go to, I don't know, make friends or like, I don't know,
go get your hair done.
Yeah,
like you'll know everything.
Like, they stay yapping, but not in a bad way. Love
like
that.
It's just really good. Like, it's chisme, you know. Like, but it's so funny because she was so honest, and I love that. She's like, girl, we ain't doing bangs. And I was telling Kimmy, I've done bangs like once before, and it doesn't go with my face because mi frente. Look at my forehead, like, guys, literally, like, no tengo ni three head. It's really small, so with like bangs, los voy a traer aquí en la frente. I'm like, it doesn't look cute. Like, I had them before, dude. And I swear, like, me picaban las pestañas.
Oh my God.
Because if not, si no me lo hago largo, va a estar muy corto y va a parecer Dora. Like, talking about Dora.
A little Dora has been exploring, guys. This Angela mess is insane.
And it's crazy how, like, well, to me, it's crazy. I know, like, the whole Angela Aguilar, like, everybody's been talking about it, but let me tell you, I was so invested in this cheese.
I know, I would have known. I don't know without you. And I was like, girl, what? I was so...
No, you hice mi research, and I'm the type of person que si yo sé chisme, I want everybody to know the chisme. I was like, man, David, come here. Because I don't know, like, okay, I get it.
Like, she has such this good rep. Like, maybe it's like her hair, where I'm like, oh, she would have hurt a soul. She's still a virgin.
I think people are assuming she's pregnant. Like, what? For real, no, like, to me, like, it kind of, like, gave me, like, a little bit of a heartbreak, too. Because I'm always like, mira, Kimmy, like, she's such a beautiful girl. Like, she's a cute girl.
Yeah. I always used like, her little dresses. Yeah. You should be like her.
Yeah, no, like, as in, like, I like Kimmy to have good role models. You know what I mean? Like, okay, look, like, she's not trying to be like everybody else. She's doing her own thing. I was like, you should do your own little short hair. Because I feel like, okay, when you're petite like that, it'll look cute. So it's not like I'm hating on her physically. Because I know a lot of people have been hating on how she looks physically.
No, like, that makes her different. Like,
to me, she's beautiful. Pero se pasó.
Yeah, not from the inside, lovey.
Like, I'm going to keep it real. And there might be opposite sides out there. Because I feel like everybody has their own different taste.
Should we explain, like, what happened? Because what if not everybody knows?
Okay, go for it.
Like, you know what? Like
I'm a yapper. Go for it.
But you're the one that told the story to me.
So, basically, if you don't know what has happened, they're like, we don't live under a rock.
I mean, even if you live under a rock, we love Patrick.
So I guess Cristian Nodal has been with, like, everybody's mom.
Real.
No, but literally, okay, so he was with Belinda for some time, and I guess way back for when he was with Belinda, he made a song with Angela.
Yeah.
And
while they were together? Why didn't
I think, I'm not sure exactly on the dates, but, like, they've been knowing each other for years. And I guess Angela Aguilar's dad, which is Pepe Aguilar, which is why she's famous because of her dad, kind of, like, helped Cristian Nodal start up. So they've been close, right? So I guess Belinda never really had a good feeling about Angela Aguilar.
She had her guard up.
And she would tell him, homegirl had every right. She had every right to not trust him or, like, to have a weird feeling. I feel like I always tell Kimmy, trust your gut feeling. If you're having that feeling, it's por algo. Because
it's not insecurity, it's just having your guard up.
Yeah, I feel like your inner intuition is like, girl. And Belinda, like, had that feeling. And
she's like, don't waste your time.
She was right. Because I guess after they broke up, which I'm going to keep it honest, guys, he got with Casu, and I was like, ¿qué es esto? Like, again, hay muchos gustos, but I feel like, haz de cuenta como agua y aceite. Like, it just didn't go together.
It was, like, so opposite from Belinda.
Like, it wasn't, like,
also, maybe we haven't heard her music.
No.
Like, who is this?
So, okay, now that she's, like, all trendy on TikTok. Have you heard her music? It's actually
good.
Really good.
I feel like maybe she needed the spotlight.
Tiene muy bonita voz. Like, she's, like, in April.
She gives
Austria. ¿De dónde es? ¿Dónde te dije?
Argentina.
Argentina.
Yeah.
And she reminds me of la novia de Peso Pluma.
Yeah, I was about to say it. Nikki Nicole.
Nikki Nicole.
We didn't even finish the story.
Anyway, I'm telling you guys all over the place. Pero tiene muy bonita voz and she has good music. But once again, me just looking physical, right?
Yeah.
When I seen them in like Premios Juventud or something, I was like, what is this?
Yeah.
Like, boy, you're down bad.
Maybe it's because like they're both tatted up and stuff. Like at least Machine Gun Kelly and Megan Fox balance each other out.
Yeah, like I don't know, no me gustó. I feel like ugh. Because he goes from like norteña. I just did not like that combo. I was like, qué fea pareja, you know, like me. I'm gonna keep it honest.
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
Se me hace muy fea pareja. I just didn't find it. I feel like ugh. Pero let's be so for real. Like estaba muy fea la pareja. Pero okay, if you chose that pareja, to make a baby with. You chose her.
That's
we
true.
didn't choose her for you. You chose her for you.
Like, you know what you were doing.
Yes. Why are you gonna go and cheat? I don't care. Like, oh, they weren't cheating.
You could have broken up, bro. Like,
la niña, como quien dice, no se le cae el ombligo.
Yeah.
Like, she's not even a year old.
You're lying.
No, she's not. That. She's like 8 months or so. She's a baby. A literal baby. She's not even walking.
I wouldn't be surprised if Kasu still has her belly. Like, you know how...
Yeah, you know how like, you take a while to snap back. Like... I think
not him.
Well, not
he said snap me back.
Like that's the worst kind of betrayal you could do as a woman. And I think
for real,
it hit me like because I've gone through really bad like past relationships and postpartum. Guys, postpartum is real and we don't know. What if this girl's
like depression?
Postpartum depression is where like
you
kind of get the baby blues. So it's like you have a baby, and it's not that you don't love your baby. It's just so much changes that
like to your body and
body, and you just don't go out like you used to. And it's not like you want to go out. Like it's just, for example, with me, I got it really bad with David, and the reason why is because I had always been used to working at least 2 jobs, and I was very much like, oh my god, I'm not working, I'm just home. Like,
it was hard for you to adjust.
Yeah, like what am I doing here? Like it was just a lot, you know. And I'm sure with her, like, and I'm not saying she has it, but I'm just saying like she's an artist. I'm sure her life changed drastically. Having a kid,
her
is like
new album about to slap.
Yes, like te cambia toda la vida con un hijo, like literally, completely. And
it's a first time mommy too, so like
the first baby.
She's gonna be traumatized.
I feel like you need that partner, and I don't care if he's like, I wasn't cheating. You weren't there for her. Like that baby hasn't even turned 1, and then you know what?
You all were sneaky links.
Remember I sent you that video de que I guess es un amor que teníamos, blah blah blah. He got with Angela Aguilar after like who knows,
like 8 months of
the baby, and I doubt it. Like, si eres mi novio, Cristian. Like, no, there has to be some future. And I guess they had seen them in Rome together, like months ago. They que según están casados, and people leaked the pictures. They seen them with engagement rings. He had never wore a ring on his wedding finger, and she has one as well. Like, how does that happen? But you know what? I think it's Pepe Aguilar, the dad. He's like, no.
Like, ever since she was started, she's like, that's your man.
Yeah, no, not just that. He's probably like, if you're going to be with my daughter, you're going to give her a ring. Because he didn't do that with Castro.
I feel like she doesn't give, like, stepmom, though. Like, she's so young. There's a big age gap.
Y el descaro. El video about on TikTok. Like, I guess she made a TikTok. Like, when I seen her pregnant, talking about Castro. Voy a ser tía. Dude, okay, like, let's be for real. I wanted
to slap her.
So many people, and it's crazy how many people still support Angela.
That, like, it's wild.
It's crazy. Remember you were telling me you went to eat with Dad?
I went to Tortas Pacume. Just kidding. And tell me why. There was like 2 tip jars, which is a pretty smart idea. If you're a small business out there, best believe me, who Eats a Beauty is gonna have a tip jar. But it had like Angela's face, Angela, and Casu, and then in the middle Christian on the tip jars, and it's like Casu, Team Angela. Sorry. And tell me why Casu's tip jar was empty and Angela's was full. I was like, where are these girls at? Because it was probably the guys like, oh, she's pretty.
Like, I mean, she is pretty.
But like, it doesn't change.
And again, also maybe because I've never like knew much about Casu. No está fea. No es que esté fea. Like, her on herself shines different than her with Christian.
It's just like 2 different. It's like Lady Gaga and Paris Hilton. Like, it's just so different.
Yeah, to me, like, dude, eso no se hace. Like, let's be, like, think about it this way. Like, I have a friend, right? And then
they were all
like,
3 friends.
Yeah, they were friends. Or like, regardless, it's like Manny introduces me to one of his girlfriends. Which, by the way, this is why we stay toxica. They're not allowed to have girlfriends because
best friends, girl. I am your best friend.
We've seen what has happened. With this is me all over the place, but. You want to be trusting with your man. You want to be like, oh, no soy insecure. Because now it's like, see, if you're toxic or insecure, I don't care. Call me insecure. Yo soy tóxica. My husband's not going to have any friends that we didn't make together.
Oh, like,
that was in your past, baby.
But you can't even trust that nowadays because
that's true. No, but I guess
like together. I
guess Nodal brought Angela to Gasu because pues ya tenían amistad de antes, you know what I mean?
Like at a concert or something?
Yeah, like no, they introduced themselves because of that.
Yeah.
But I guess like think of it about it like that. Like as a woman, like you're like, yeah, that's fine, bring her along.
Yeah.
And for her to be like, oh, voy a ser tía, and take your man.
Like if you say tía, that means you guys were close. Like it's
okay. You have to have some type of respect for other women, as into like, I wouldn't want them to do that to me, you know? Yeah. But then you were cool with this girl. She would comment on her pictures. The fan de tu relación.
Oh my god. That's crazy. Like, girl, if you're gonna at least, like, I'm not justifying it, but at least be slick with it. Like, girl.
Literally.
She let her intrusive thoughts get to her.
She's wild for that one. Because think about it. It's like me one of my friends commenting goals on me and Manny, and then she goes and gets with Manny when I just have a baby.
That has to be some different type of betrayal. You're not a random girl. You're somebody I knew. Like,
that is like, ya viendo tantos hombres. Like, there's so many guys out there, and you're gonna go for me. Está guapo. I'm not trying to hate. I don't think he's like that. Like, I don't know what he has.
Yeah, maybe without the tats, but like, no.
Like, okay, like, I don't know. Like, there's so many guys out there, and you're a beautiful girl who's like a celebrity.
Have your whole life ahead of you, girl.
And you're young. Solo tenemos 20 años. We didn't do anything wrong. That's wrong. I don't care.
But she's not that young. Like, she should have a conscience to tell her this is bad. Like,
yeah. Because, okay, according to her, because she just did an interview, which, by the way, got her a bad for because she sold it to, like, a revista. TV Notas, I think it is.
She knows she's
she's like, I'm not gonna just talk about it. I'm gonna sell this. But anyway, so she knew what she was doing. If she didn't do anything wrong, like, she should have done it the right way. Like, hey, like, maybe her and Casu should have done an interview or something, you know? Like, that would have been... If it was the right way and they didn't cheat, how she said.
Oh, that's true.
But obviously...
Like, I got Casu's blessing or something like that.
Yeah, but if it's... You know, it's something shady going on there if she's even having to sell this interview. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I'm
telling interviews wild.
I like to put myself in people's shoes, and I don't care how strong Casu has been, because she's been strong, dude. She's still like going on there with her kid.
Such a queen. Her crown doesn't fall.
I put myself in her shoes, like, what would I be doing if I was her?
I would have probably, like, deleted my account, like, been crying 24/7.
And that's sad, because people are like, que tiene dinero, because she's a celebrity, but it's like, no, dude, like...
She hasn't even bashed her once.
I know, and me, I would have been like... let's talk about
Angela, I've been a nasty girl.
For real? Like, se pasa, dude. Like, Team Casu BB. Like, her music, like... her voice is angelic, and I was thinking, like, she fills up arenas.
Like, I think it's Argentinian voice. Like, it's so pretty.
Yeah, but let me talk about this. Okay, because before I get hate about, like, oh, no está fea. No, she's not ugly. Again, I said que la relación está fea.
Yeah.
And you know how I know that you could be with the wrong person? Because
obviously
out. No, well, obviamente, eso sí. Pero, dude, she was with Bad Bunny.
No, I didn't know that.
Oh my god. TikTok.
Not Benito.
Casu was with Benito, well, Bad Bunny, when he was in his bald-headed era. Like, cuando recién empezó.
But I feel like they were cute then. Because that was, like, his, like, weird, like, edgy era.
Okay, I need to show you the pictures.
Oh,
they actually look so cute
I
together.
feel like they suit each other.
They complement each other beautifully. Y cantaron juntos and everything. And it's like, okay, I see that. Pero casi no da, like, no.
Wait, I'm surprised, like, I didn't hear about that, because they went on stages together.
No, I've seen TikToks. They
get crazy. Look
he
it up,
was
guys.
with her before Gabriela.
That's and everybody knows the infamous Gabriela.
Yeah, so how did we know about Casu?
He gatekeeped her.
But I'm telling you, everything, guys, this goes to show you everything happens for a reason.
Now she's finally getting her light.
Because I didn't even know about her, and now I'm like, period. Like, if she drops music, I'm gonna go listen.
Yeah,
like,
we support girls. Support girls.
Again, we always have to think about that. Like, yes, maybe she's going through right now, but this boosted her career.
Yeah.
Because I know for a fact, guys, I don't care if Nodal makes the most beautiful song in the world. I'm not gonna support it. Like, nope, not my blessing. And you know, I actually love that song of Angela and Becky G.
Yeah, it came out like 3 months ago or so.
It's so pretty. Y me da coraje because I hear it now. I'm like, change. Like, pero yeah, we don't support that, and it's crazy because I feel like everybody right now is milking that, and I'm just like living for it. I'm like, what's the update?
Like, Angela tweeted 2017.
Her dad.
Yeah. Oh my god. Her dad is such an icon. Like, oh my, he's a king. You and if I was in that type of drama,
heck yeah.
Oh heck yeah, the twins. Guys, tell me why. I don't even know why this man has TikTok, but we're not judging him. Tell me why. I was like, oh, we were talking about it because everybody was in her comments like, Don Pepe, garra Dora. Or
Don Pepe, Dora está explorando.
He was on vacation.
Andaba como in Japan or
he was thriving while his daughter's over here. He was like, they not like us. No, but tell me why. You showed me.
Yeah.
Her TikTok. So he's on the For You page. He's going places.
The fact that he was on the For You page is I would follow this man.
The hashtag?
In the hashtag.
What did he say? Like, okay, the caption was like, addressing the rumors or something like that.
Something like that. And then with the little, like, the glasses emoji. Yeah. Kind of like, I'm coming to address. I was like, get my popcorn. Get the tea's about to be brewing. And then he, like, hashtag, like, Nodal.
Angela Aguilar.
I was like, this man.
He clickbaited us in real life.
Yeah.
Tell me why the video is like, okay, guys, like, all of you guys been commenting or wanting me to talk about this. And here you go.
I was like, okay, I couldn't even be mad.
Right.
Because that was so iconic. Like Don Pepe Aguilar.
He ate us up.
And I was reading the comments, guys. If you are not on TikTok, it was so funny.
Go look it up.
Like, Don Pepe, su hija aquí en Mexico. Like, it was just so funny. And it's funny because he was living his best life. Like, he was posting with his wife and stuff. And I started seeing people comment on, like, the post with his wife. Fan de su relación. I was like, oh my god.
He was probably like, I'm irritated.
You know he was reading the comments because I was, like, digging in there.
Yeah.
And I was seeing that he was just responding to, like, oh, que tenga bonitas vacaciones or whatever, you know?
You know he's seen those.
Yeah, and I'm like, he is, like...
He's a king.
Yeah, he's like, this is the best thing that could have happened.
Literally. And he left his comments on.
Because I feel like he's so, like... Okay, if you... Like, Pepe Aguilar is a king. Like, his music is amazing. And I'm not saying... Angela Aguilar has a beautiful voice.
Yeah.
Like, hermosa,
she was a girl.
The thing is, like... She comes from a family who sings, so she's had a lot of training.
She's
in
a
singing.
nepo baby.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, I don't feel like she's popping like that. For her to come from that family, like, girl, you should be on it. Like, okay, I love Selena. Selena Quintanilla is like a freaking icon.
They're like two different people. Like.
But the thing is, did you know that she made a whole CD or like an album of Selena Quintanilla songs?
No way. Okay, like, a whole CD. Calm down, BB.
Like, that's so, like, ghetto. Like, okay, it is. Like, she is a fan, but like, dude, she dressed like her. She wore the outfit like her.
Marisol Yolanda.
She did everything, and she's like, oh, es que quiero que los fans, like, basically to know about Selena.
We still listen to her songs, BB.
It's like, no, it's just you don't have good music, and you know people are gonna listen because it's Selena.
Like, you can have a good voice and just not have lyrics down, and that's obviously what she is.
It's like me starting to sing, and I make a whole album of
Mariah Carey.
Mariah Carey song, or like Karol G, like. Girl, like, or Jenny Rivera, like, she's an icon already. You don't have to tell us who she is. We know who she is.
You're ruining it.
Yeah, so I'm kind of like, tiene bonita voz y todo, but it's like, well, not a voice, because I feel like she has an annoying voice when she speaks. Pero, like, la voz de cantante es muy bonita, you know? And then talking about the padding. Have you seen the padding? Oh my gosh. Why are we like talking about her? Me giving you guys all my For You page.
She's a wild
So I guess, like, está super flaquita, right?
Yeah.
And, like, when you go to concerts, like, people have recorded her, like, she was, like, padding, like, on her thighs and her, like, legs. No, and everybody, like, because I guess they captured her getting off a jet or, like, a plane with Nodal. And they're and they're like, oh, she forgot her pads at home because she was like flat. But yet in the concert she's giving Selena, it's like, girl,
BB, where you left your BB at home?
Yeah, like, it's like, She has money. ¿Por qué no se la hace? Like,
maybe she's just scared of like needles or something. I mean, as a flaquita queen, I'm supporting it, but it's like, BB, you can't mix it up, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, how are you gonna have a big butt one day and not the other? That's wild.
Yeah, at least wear it all the time.
Yeah.
Or get a few so you can wash them and stuff. I don't know. And it's crazy because, okay, no hate on that. Like, maybe she's like, oh, it's my showness. I don't know, but it's just like,
they're doing her dirty.
No, it's not even that to me. It's like, girl, you're already pretty. Like, you're like, you don't have to do that. And I'm no one to say don't do that because obviously I got surgeries and stuff. But I'm not gonna wear padding, girl. Best believe. Like, yo ni siquiera tengo 1% of the money she has. Like,
that's
if I
true.
can do it, you can do it.
Wait, if she has a jet, girl, go get yourself a BBL.
That's what I'm saying. And I don't care if you're like, oh, maybe tiene miedo. Girl, no.
That's
because
true.
guys, let me tell you this fun fact. Not so fun, actually. Traumatizing fact.
Oh.
I have 4 kids y jamás.
We're traumatizing
No, jamás he visto que uno nazca. Like, I cannot physically see my kid be born because I faint. So with Kimmy, she was my firstborn. It was so freaking annoying because they're like, oh my god, you're crowning. Do you want to see the head?
Crowning.
Crowning is when TMI, but like when you kind of see the baby's head coming out, you know?
Oh.
And I'm like, no, I'm good. Dude, this lady grabbed. No, like, I'm gonna focus on me. It's because I can't see blood. Like, I just can't. I faint. And she grabbed a freaking mirror and put it.
Oh my gosh.
I swear, guys, I seen the blood and I fainted mid-birth.
Oh my god.
So they had to wake me up when I go. Like, they were just like. And then as soon as I woke up, dude, they're like, push. I was like, it was just so traumatizing. Oh my
gosh. Well, we all have like our own like things we're just scared of.
Yeah, like I'm so scared of blood, and it's not that I'm trying to be like, because everybody's saying like it's your own kid. Why should no? Like I just can't. So when I had David, like instantly I was like, look, I'm gonna tell you guys right now, please do not show me. I don't want I don't want to see at all. Even when my son is born, do not give me my son until you clean him. Because when you were born too, they gave you to me as and I fainted again. And it's not that I don't love my baby. I was just a really strong fear of mine. I can't see blood like that. So when they give me, like when I had David, I was like, I sounded like such a mamona because I was like, no lo quiero ver, me lo limpian. And the girl was like,
oh, do you want us to take a photo shoot of him too?
Yeah, no. And I was like, I had to explain myself, like, look, I have a really strong fear. If I see him in blood, I'm going to faint. And she's like, okay, I understand. But
I think that's valid.
But okay, I am that scared of blood. And I still did all this work. Girl. It's just like, just don't look at it, BB. Like, it's like,
that's true.
I just can't wrap my hand around.
Like, if you weren't scared to get dragged on the internet, then you're not scared to get a BBL.
Right?
The same pain.
Te da miedo las nalgas, pero no te da miedo the dragging. No, that's insane to me. But enough of Angela Aguilar.
We shouldn't be giving her the spotlight.
Right? She's like, Ben got it to me.
She's like, I don't need it, honey.
For real.
But I wanted to touch on, like, speaking of, like, the female, I guess, well, not artists? No. Yeah, artists. I feel like a lot of like the female artists like Karol G, who else were we talking about?
Cardi B.
And Cardi B, they're not setting like a good, like, I don't know, like a good representation. Because it hasn't Offset cheated on Cardi B like 3 times already, and she's pregnant again.
That's
like,
true.
And Karol G is being a pick-me.
Well, let's talk about Karol G. No, not Karol G. Cardi B.
Yeah, I'm ashamed.
Like, maybe it's a kink of hers, like,
she like
every time she gets cheated on, she gets another baby. I don't know if she thinks like she's gonna tie down her man with these babies, but that is not cute, girl.
She's like, he's gonna stay after this one.
Like if he did it once and maybe you forgive him, okay, boy, no,
cheat
and
never.
Then twice. You know how they say shame on me, cheat on what is it?
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Girl, you're on your 3rd.
She's on her 3rd. She's like, shame on all of us for still supporting me.
She said, actually, I like even numbers, so she's gonna do it again.
Oh, no, like, seriously, like, I think that's crazy that she's, I don't know, like, to each their own, but, like, damn, baby, at least don't get pregnant.
Yeah.
Like, maybe, you know what? We never know. Maybe she just wants to have her kids, and then she's like, deuces, you know? Like, because she is around that age.
But there's so many, like, Chloe, where they, or the Kardashians, where they get their kids, like, a surrogate.
Yeah.
Girl, you don't need that man.
That is true.
At that point, he's using it for one thing. Like, it's just... Yeah. Like, if culture does the same thing, I'm sure she would be disappointed. Like... Yeah. But how are you supposed to get mad when you do the same thing?
And I don't get it. Like, not everybody's going to be a good example. Yeah. But I do feel like you are in the spotlight. You know what I mean? And it's like... Even, like... on social media, even if you're not big, you kind of watch a little bit what you say. You're like, maybe some people will get offended with this, you know?
Yeah.
Like, girl, we are offended. Stop getting cheated on.
Literally, like, we're not mad at her. We're just kind of like, girl, poor thing, get out. Like, I don't know.
I feel like it's just this new, ¿cómo se dice? Like, culture, not culture, like, as in, like, her kid's name. Como que es this new era of singers. Like, these new celebrities, siento que como
they're
que
a little too honest.
They don't give women respect like we used to have. And I feel like we all fall into it in one way or another. We fall into these trends. Like me today posting that TikTok with the family. Like, okay, sometimes we're not perfect,
Kevin.
guys. Kevin. Yeah. We posted, you guys just have to see it, but it's a TikTok where it's not the best.
It's a little controversial.
We all make our little mistakes or whatever.
Yeah.
But my thing is, because of that, because that's what's trendy right now. Like, it was a trendy night. I was like, oh, it's kind of okay. Let me before I like
just for funsies, guys. Calm down.
It's trendy and it's catchy. It's in my head all day. Like, right now, me even talking about it, I'm like,
solo más presencia ya me colichi, ya me de fiesta.
Me gustas más
que mi novia, la neta.
No, but okay, we
get copyrighted.
But the thing is that I was thinking, and I was telling Kimmy talking about Karol G too.
Yeah. Like, we didn't even pay attention to the song.
We didn't. So she dropped a new song. What is it?
Si te hubiera conocido. Or like, if I knew you before.
Si te hubiera conocido antes. Why can't I think of why does that always happen when we have the song in our head? Like, I know what she says, but I can't think of the song.
We like lose track.
Basically, like, she's talking about, like, si te hubiera conocido antes, we wouldn't be here dancing as just friends.
Oh.
And then basically, like, I'm better than her, and I'm gonna wait for you.
Like, trying to steal somebody's man.
Talking about, ¿cómo se dice? Like, my name sounds good with your last name on it. Like, I'm gonna wait until you leave her, until you make me your wife.
That sounds so bad translated in English.
Like,
and in Spanish, I'm like,
la canción se llama Si Antes Te Hubiera Conocido. Guys,
I don't know how that wasn't a red flag.
I'm gonna tell you, like, the song is catchy. Let me be and I'm still gonna bump it.
And we still love her, so don't play it.
But the thing is, okay, I'm not against Karol G.
It's just a song.
Like maybe, like I said, nobody's perfect. How we kind of, like, we made that TikTok, like, oh, we didn't think much about it. She was probably like, like, this is what's trending, you know?
Yeah.
But, okay, the lyrics are literally giving Angela.
The lyrics are lyricking.
Like, they're giving, like, Sancha vibes. And why are we supporting Sancha?
Yeah.
Like,
it's like she's kind of teaching us settle for less. And it's like, no, girl, we're not settling for less.
Like, why are we going to wait for a married guy?
Yeah.
Or for a guy in a relationship? Cuando hay tantos hombres
when we could get his brother. Anyways.
No, but, like, it's true. And it got me thinking, guys. Correct me if I'm wrong, but if you hear older music, like Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera, Mariah Carey, like, they were singing beautiful notes, beautiful music, and it was like music that you weren't embarrassed to show in front of, like, your tias, your mom, your grandma. I feel like this new era, todas las like the artists who are trending, like Karol G, Cardi B, Becky G, they're all singing about, like,
you know what?
WAP. Yeah, like, okay, alright,
and
would you play that in front of your grandma? WAP? Like, even with me,
don't play. Grandma Nina knows how to get down.
Well, my mom's another breed. She's a different breed. She'll be dancing to it. But my thing is, like, that's what's sad. I feel like como que nos están controlando la mente to where we're like,
or it's like, what are we
listening
Illuminati stuff?
Yeah,
like, it's just
that. Remember the Doja Cat?
Paint the Town Red.
Okay, so I had a coworker who would tell me that
but I don't know why that song's so good.
There's certain beats on songs that are kind of like hypnosis to us. Like como que they become addicting, so we listen to it, and it's so crazy because to me
the radio is like stuck.
Yeah, I don't know if you noticed. Well, at least here in Arizona, they always play that Doja Cat song, I Paint the Town Red.
Yeah.
And okay, when I first heard that song, guys, I was like, oh, what is this?
Yeah.
I was like, esta música de no, esto no es de Dios.
Pero es una cosa de Dios.
Like, it was just, okay, hay cosas como Karol G where she's talking about taking your man. Or no, it's like, okay, tan siquiera no estás haciendo nada. Nothing crazy. But talking about, like, that's crazy. And it's crazy how, like, she has a certain lyric where she says something like the devil, or, you know,
she a devil. And
why
see
is that the catchiest part? Like, I don't even see the whole part, but it's like the worst parts. It's the songs that can make
and it's like you,
como si says, mouth vomit. Like,
you know what, Ariel, when she gets her voice taken away, it's like like it just comes out.
It's crazy because every time it's on the radio, and Manny even tells me, why are you singing it? You don't like this song. And I'm like, I don't know. I can't help it.
Yeah,
it's just, that's what I'm trying to get at. Like, I siento que, like, a lot of this music, it's like, what are we listening to?
That's
like,
true.
Like,
if you really sit back and think about it.
And then, I'm not saying I'm gonna stop listening to it.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is,
this ain't New Year's.
who's gonna make a change? It's not gonna be us. But we need one of you guys to make
We're
a
leaders,
change.
but not in this aspect.
Yeah, we're not leaders. We're persuaders.
Yeah.
We're persuading you guys
that
to
one.
make that change.
Yeah.
It's just, okay, the music is catchy. I'm still gonna listen to it.
To Kids Bob. I'm just kidding.
No, but it's like, I just really wish que hubiera artistas like, okay, Selena.
Yeah.
She was singing beautiful. She was an it girl.
Yeah.
And she wasn't singing about...
Like, she would still wear, like, bustiers, but, like, she wasn't halfway naked up on stage,
no
you know?
estaba cantando, like, about, like, cochinadas.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or, like, sometimes
I think that's why she was such an icon.
I like certain music, and I even feel like, why am I listening to this with my kids in the car? You know, like...
I'm the same way. It's vice versa. I'm, like, cleaning, and I'm listening to Danny Flo.
And I'm like, Kimberly.
I know, but, like, it's addicting.
I remember that video. Like, I'm addicted to
doing the low.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy the times we're living in, and I feel like if this is how it's changed now, and I'm kind of seeing it, what is it gonna be like for yours?
I know, or the twins. Like, things are getting so normalized.
You know what? Too, everything's also so sexualized now. Like the music videos, even the performances, like on like the VMAs, like cuando like Carol G performed that song. ¿Cómo se dice that song that she made about her ex? Like,
Te quedó grande.
Está más rica que la que tenía.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Girl, I was like, what is this? I was like, David, close your eyes. Like, it was like very. I don't remember. Don't get me wrong. She looked good.
Body was bodying.
Like, but it's like, wow. Like, I remember. Like, I feel like
I remember they couldn't even say bad words on there.
Yeah, no, not just that. Like, me growing up, guys, I grew up in such a strict parents, like, Mexican household. I wasn't allowed to listen to, like, 50 Cent, Nelly.
That's
like,
crazy.
I had to listen to, like, everything, like, Britney Spears, like, something clean, something decent. And, yeah, they were still out there popping it, but, like, girl, now, like,
yeah.
You know, stuff like that. So now it's kind of, like, it's very much normalized to do this stuff.
Like, best believe Baby Shark about to be, like, rated R in the next 3 years.
Yeah, and I think that's why there's also so many weirdos out there.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of weirdos, and we don't even realize it because, you know, it's what's normal now. I've seen a video, and I think I sent it to you, that we have to be careful with what we post on the internet.
Yeah.
Because they could take our kids and, like, you know, use them. And I'm going to tell you guys,
we shouldn't have to be.
For the twins' birthday, I made a very long post about how I was thinking of not even sharing my kids on the internet anymore. By the way, it was the twins' birthday just recently.
Being a kid.
As in, like,
you just were overthinking.
Like, I feel like Kimmy's in that age where, like, okay, she's a teen. I can't, you know, control that. But I was overthinking as in, like, the twins. You know, they're, like, little. And I was kind of like, I don't want to expose them to that. Like, I was in my head, kind of like my hair. But then I was, and everybody, because I also have friends,
kind of like my hair. Your hair is actually in your head.
No, like, I was overthinking, like, I was like, ugh, do I like it? But, like, my cousin's like, oh, I don't like to share the kids as much because, you know, the internet's wild right now. And I was like, oh my gosh, should I stop? And I don't know if you guys noticed, too, on my Instagram, I didn't really post my kids often. Because I did have a lot of creeps. Like, I have creeps.
People must be like, oh, she doesn't care about her kids.
And it's not that I don't care. Like, that's why I made a social media for, like, the twins, David. Everybody has their own social media. Because I'm able to monitor who's following them on there. And if I see anything weird, I block. Instantly. Like, my kids, I do not play with my kids. I will block. Like, with the twins, like, I'm very much, like, it's just family or people I know. You know what I mean? But I feel like on my Instagram, I don't know who's watching it. Like, I get the weirdest DMs all the time. I don't want to be posting that.
She doesn't like going live on there.
But my thing is, I'm also very much like, if you want to stop, el que quiere puede. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and I started to think, like, I've been sharing my kids' lives since they were born, the twins.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I feel like, one,
why stop now?
If they really wanted to, the information's out there. You know what I mean? Like, what I'm trying to get at is, like, even if I, like, remove my videos and stuff, if you search my name on the internet, they come up. You know what I mean? It's gonna come up.
Don't play. We got cameras everywhere.
But my thing is, it's also not fair for the true supporters who have been watching us for years.
Yeah.
And, like, they've seen the twins born. They've seen the twins. Like, literally, we've shared every birthday on YouTube. We've done so much.
It's not fair to the non-creeps.
Yeah, like, I'm like, why am I going to do that? Why am I going to limit myself? like, or there's times where I don't post my babies at all because I forget to post on their accounts, and then I feel bad because I didn't post them on mine. And I'm like, you know what? I'm stopping that. Like, I'm gonna post my kids because they are my kids. And the thing is, like, I feel like a lot of people are like, oh, like, this is like, dude, like, you post your dog, you post your cat, nobody judges you. Let me post my kid. You know what I mean? Like, and I think that's something that I'm changing now. I don't care, because I also feel like every time I post my man, I lose followers. Every time I post my kids, I lose followers.
But you'll gain them the next day.
But it's like, do I even want these guys watching my stuff? I don't. Like,
or the random, like, people from different countries.
Yeah, like the random creeps. I don't. Like, I really don't. So, I think that's a change I'm doing. Speaking of the twins, like I said, it was just the twins' birthday, and we took a whole staycation.
Yeah, it was iconic.
Guys, okay, so I don't think, we've never done a staycation before, right? Well, we have, like, to Flagstaff, which is, like, a couple hours from here.
We did, like,
So we have done those, but, like, I mean, we went, like, what, like, 30, 40 minutes from the house. We went to Scottsdale, to the Great Wolf Lodge.
10 out of 10 recommend.
And it was, guys, I'm telling you, like, if you have kids, do staycations, vacations, take them to theme parks, because
just getting out the house, like, girl, I need different air.
Yeah, these memories, we never forget. Like, I know you remember every time I've taken you to Disneyland. I remember every time I've been to Disneyland.
Well, we have been to the Great Wolf Lodge, but it's like, come on now.
It was a different experience because we actually had to stay 2 days this time. And we got the nice room with the little bunk beds and everything.
The kids are so happy.
And I feel like, guys, it's so stressful to plan parties. It's menos, like, during summertime.
And 3 back-to-back is crazy.
Yes, like, think about it. I have David, Maddie, May, and then June, the twins. Like, girl,
but next year's their year. For sure.
Well, no, next year I do want to do a party for them because I haven't done a full-on party like that, you know?
But I also think it's because it's summer. So it's, like, super hot.
So, I mean, don't quote me. Things could change. We might do another vacation. But I feel like, in general, I was so, like, it was the best. Okay, we've been to Disneyland. We've been to, like, so many places. And I think this was the best vacation for me, at least. I felt so relieved. And let me tell you guys, like, if you're going to go, I would highly suggest you get a room for at least 2 nights. One, because you're going to be, okay, they have, like, an indoor water park, which in Arizona, it is such a freaking hot. And you burn. It's just, But anyway, you're indoors, so I love that. And I feel like it's very safe. There's, like, literally lifeguards everywhere.
And there's, like, stuff for, like, kids, like, twins age, and then there's, like, stuff for, like, teens, and then there's an outside pool. It's everything, like, all ages. Literally all ages.
Every age is welcome there. And my thing is, like, we went to the water park, like, for a whole day. And then the next day, we also, so you basically, the day you check in, you could go. We went to the water park again, but then we got to explore.
Yeah, David said he really liked it.
It's crazy. He said he liked it even more than Disneyland. But I see why. I feel like Disneyland is a very hectic, like, it's fun, but you get tired because you're trying to do everything in a day. Even the last time we went a whole day to Disneyland and then a whole day to California Adventures. But I feel like overall, like, you need several days to be able to fully enjoy Disneyland. And there, with the 2 days that we stayed, we just got to relax. We got to watch movies. We got to just do all of the activities. Like, they give you a whole itinerary. Like, if you go on Halloween, they do trick-or-treating. If you go in the summer, they have, like, summer camp. And we got to do everything in the itinerary. Also, because it was the twins' birthdays, they got, like, little wristbands that says it's their birthday. So we bought anything, like, at Dunkin' or whatever. So, they give you free donuts. And it was so sweet because they didn't have to give for the whole family, but they did. Like, they really took care of the people.
Ice cream at the Ben & Jerry's. Talking about that.
Wait, they got free ice cream too?
Yeah. Remember Dad dropped his too?
Well, I knew we paid for ice cream, but I didn't know that they got the free ice cream because I was getting myself a coffee or something, remember?
Yeah.
But I guess they do a lot of free stuff for birthdays.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if we were just lucky, but to the whole family too. So that was really good. That's awesome. Speaking about that, I know that birthdays, well, we're obviously talking about it, but they do give a lot of free things, and I see a lot that people are like, oh, since my birthday, we're gonna go and get, like, my free birthday stuff.
Oh yeah, like the freebies.
Yeah, best believe this year we're gonna do that. But we've never done it before.
I never have, and it's crazy because, like, even Starbucks, like, if you have the app, do like free coffees or
like
whatever.
Krispy Kreme, Target.
And I feel like we're too busy on our birthdays. I think I've gotten a free Starbucks drink before, but even like for example the McDonald's app, like when Manny signed into it like a few days later, it still said like he got like a free meal.
What?
So this birthday we're definitely gonna wake up early. We're gonna hit up girls. If you've done this before, link down below. What's free?
Give us
whatever.
A list.
We're gonna be on
like Sephora and Ulta, the little mini stuff. Yeah, they give you like free like small Fenty beauty stick and like little stuff like that. I'm like, ain't no way we've been missing out on this.
I knew like food and stuff. I just had no idea that like places that I know did right? That is crazy.
Like, do all companies do this, or is it just certain?
Or like, I don't know. Like, it sounds cool, but then again, do you really want to spend your whole day like just? It's my birthday, and I'm sure we have to download like so many apps.
I don't know. I just feel like
Crumble does it too. Remember?
I love Crumble.
I never got it, but I remember I went the day after my birthday, and I had the app.
And you could still get a free thing?
I think so. The girl was like, "Oh, yeah, you can get it." But like, it wasn't even intentional, you know?
How
like,
iconic.
That is so cool. But
love that.
God, talking about Crumble. I haven't had Crumble in a hot minute, guys. We were like.
And they would have like the cookie of the week.
Yeah, oh my gosh. I was addicted, but obviously it was keeping me a little overweight or whatever. And we're in Hot Girl Summer. Guys, Hot Girl Summer is postponed till next year because we've been in our thriving area. No, you know what's crazy? It's crazy because in Mexico, I'm telling you guys, I'm all over the place. In Mexico, like when I was in my family, they're like, oh, like, you know, they low-key like, backhand slap you. Like, you know you're living good because you eat good.
You know you got that money because
and it's crazy how like in other countries you're wealthy.
I know.
You know, it used to be like that back in the day. Like the heavier you were, the wealthier you were.
That's
crazy.
I
mean, in reality, if you sit down and think about it, like,
it's true.
Being a stay-at-home mom, you do a lot, but you are not moving as much as you would be in like a regular job. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I guess I kind of see it like. Even like dad, like Manny, like even if he's out of shape or whatever, like you could still see his muscles because he's moving all day.
Oh, he's like this. His toes are giggling.
He's gonna make a TikTok out of it. You can still see his
nasty girl.
Stop. It's so funny because the kids are like, we have different age kids, so I feel like the kids when they're like 8 or 9, like they would see me and Manny kiss, and they're like, ugh,
it was cringe. Overall, just like, seeing your grown-ups, it's like. Even if I'm an adult, I'm like, ugh.
No, I feel like now Kimmy and David are more like, oh, there they go again. But like, they don't.
Not there they go again.
Like, I feel like you guys are more like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You guys are kind of like, let me wait. And we, guys, I don't know about, like, if it's just me, I really try, like, my hardest. We're not PDA at all. Like, maybe, like, he'll give me a peck here and there, but, like, not like, I don't know, I feel like maybe it's
you guys sound like Courtney and Travis Barker.
Oh, heck no. Like, dude, I can't. Okay, me and Kimmy, because it's summertime, we are, like, on the whole Kardashian trend. And I can't, like, I swear, guys, every single time I see Travis and what's her name?
Courtney. I feel bad for her kids.
I literally, me da un asco, me da un gag. Like, me, like, I can't, like, no aguanto. Like, I'm just, I don't know if it's a Latina thing, but to me, like, that's disrespectful.
You should set boundaries, like.
And so my thing,
the conversation she will be having with Chris.
Yeah.
Like, oh no, the baby can't come early because of, oh my god.
Yeah, they need to have. I'm like, what? Like, it's just crazy because to me, like, even when Manny's like, oh, you look nice, and I'm like, stop, my mom's here, you know, like, I'm very much
can't wear shorts around.
Yeah, like, I don't wear shorts around my. I mean, I do. It's not like she's gonna tell me don't do it.
Like at a party, but like at home,
I feel a little like uncomfortable. Like if my mom's like, I'm coming over, and I'm like in my like home shorts, I'm like, oh, let me put pants on, just out of respect for like my elders, you know. And I feel like she does this in front of everybody, and not everybody's comfortable with it. And I've actually seen Penelope, her daughter, doesn't like it. Like, she's told her,
to be honest.
And the fact that she keeps doing it is like, that's so mean. Like, think about it. They're with Scott majority of the time. Like, that's
like, how is it that our dad Scott doesn't do that and he does? I don't know.
That is crazy.
And then it's something about them being old, but I'm like, ugh.
Something about Scott's hitting on every freaking girl in that show. Like, dude, that's like my ex hitting on my sister. That's so weird. That's on another level. Oh my gosh, guys. So I was just looking at the monitor. And I was like, oh, we're looking at little prietas or whatever. No big deal. I thought it was the monitor. And then I realized the camera, like, it was in an auto. So, guys, cuando no es una cosa es otra.
Now if you look fresh and not dead.
if you're watching on YouTube, and yeah, again, it's only our 5th episode, which I promise we're gonna get better, guys. It's a one girl show here. Like, that's one thing I feel like a lot of people don't realize. I'm the editor. I'm the one who like puts the videos out. Like, Kimmy helps me, of course. She's like, Mom, like, here's some topics or whatever. You know, she's
I'm the face.
She's my assistant. But the thing is, I'm the one doing everything: the lighting, the audio, the recording, the posting.
Well, I'll help you.
No, she helps me set up in here, like the lighting and stuff. But the thing is, like, I post for this, and I post for Spotify, Apple. I post the family.
You do like all the technical editing.
It's just stuff. Like a lot, and I'm not a pro, guys. This is my first time doing a podcast, so yeah, that's a quick disclaimer.
Yeah.
Like, that wasn't
we
so
also
quick.
don't have like a whole production.
Yeah.
Like, I noticed that like when I watch podcasts, they have a whole production. They'll be like, oh, blank behind the screen. I'm like, girl, we don't have anybody behind the screen.
Not even Manny, because Manny has to take care of the kids. Manny's out right now.
And the camera be bugging. It'll be like, oh, too busy. Or what does it say, busy?
Like, it'll say busy. Like, what are you
standing
busy
in one
doing?
place?
It's crazy, guys.
The Apple Watch, get up, you need to breathe.
It'd be bugging. Don't look at me bugging.
It'd be bugging.
Like, no, I can't. Like, I feel like so uncomfortable when it's like stand. Like, no, I'm having a serious conversation right now. Don't make me stand. But yeah, guys, we will get better. You guys will see when we come back from season 1. They're like, who they? We have to manifest it, okay? But talking about the Kardashians, dude.
Oh, it's everywhere.
It's crazy. I genuinely, I'm very like, whatever. I feel bad for Kylie. Like,
I don't.
You don't?
I'll let you finish your sympathy.
Okay, with me, and that's the thing, we are not always going to meet eye to eye. Me and Kimmy, I feel like we have our own views.
Because you guys, also, some of you guys are going to have your opinion, some are going to have my opinion.
Some people might agree with me, and some people might not, which is fine, but, okay, my opinion. Look, if we're talking about maybe Kim or Chris or any of the other sisters, I kind of feel like they knew what they were doing, especially Kim. She signed up for that reality show. You know what I mean? Like, she's like, okay, this is the life I chose. Kylie, however, she was kind of just put into that life.
Yeah, she was the youngest.
She was a child when the reality show started. So to me, it's kind of like, the way I see it is like the twins. Like, the twins didn't say, Mom, I want to be on YouTube. Like, they were born and they're like, I vlogged their birth and stuff like that. Obviously, I'm not comparing myself like that.
They're going to be like, the Kylie of the family.
No, like, you know what I mean? But in reality, like, they didn't choose that.
Yeah,
and
not that they don't want to. But
they
like,
love it. They freaking love it. But the thing is, like, for them to, like, how they compare and body shame, like, okay, first of all, I feel like if she had to get her arreglitos done, I agree, she should have said something like, okay, yeah, I got this, I got that. I think the thing that upsets people is that she doesn't admit to her arreglitos, which is fine. But people on the internet can be so cruel, and I feel like nowadays, like, people don't understand that people age. They're expecting King Kylie when she was like, what, 17? She's not. She's a mother of 2 kids, and I think that's why it irks me, because it's like them comparing me to when I was in high school. Girl, I have 4 kids now. Like, yeah, I'm not the same person, but I have 4 kids. Yeah. So I think that's my point of view. I guess Kimberly has her own point of view, which I'll let her explain, but
I think, okay, people don't like dishonesty. Like, girl, we all know you got a lipo, you got probably 3 BBLs, you got out lipo, you got lip injections. Like, just be honest with it. And that's kind of like annoying, but she's still a queen. I think also, like, it's not aging. She's like 23. She's not old. Like, look at you. You don't got nothing done. Like, I mean, okay, all genetics are differently, but we all know she got something done. Like, let's just be real here. And even if she does look bad, I don't think bullying's good. Like, just, like, picking on each other's, features is just like, girl, you're not giving that. Like, I don't know. That just makes you ugly. But I feel like all of a sudden she's crying about it. Like, you would think she should have cried about it when, like, she had 0.
Nothing. So you feel like
she's doing it for attention.
Do you think she wants sympathy?
Yeah, I think she wants Timothy. Just kidding.
No, I mean, it could be, honestly. Like, okay, now, and again, I'm very open-minded. I feel sorry just at the fact that she was so young and she was put into that lifestyle.
That's the thing I do feel bad about.
You're right. Maybe she should have, like, wanted that. Like she said, she's been getting picked on for years, so why crying out? But then again, she was younger. Maybe she wasn't like vulnerable enough to say that, you know. But okay,
I guess we'll never
know. You saying about how it's true that she's aging and she looks worse than, like, for example, me, I'm older than her, and I feel like it's all that Botox she got, like all those fillers,
like it's backstabbing her in the.
And it's sad, but I feel like she's a test dummy for us girls, because it's like, oh, like me, guys, I'm genuinely like this freaking close, like this close to getting filler. Like,
no,
I want to get, not filler, like quiero agarrar Botox. Just because
that on your lips.
No, my bad. I've never got that because I feel like, girl, I would have like super fish lips. I already have big lips, but I do want to get like Botox like on my forehead or like on my crow's feet. I don't necessarily have any wrinkles yet, but I want to prevent them.
You have like 2,
but that's because I don't do many facial expressions, and I'm just so scared. I'm like, oh my god, I have like these 2 little lines. I'm like, I don't want to get more. And I kind of like, I hear, oh, it's good to prevent, but then I also see like side effects like Kylie, and I'm like, I would rather age my face naturally. Like, yes, my body got a mommy makeover, but then again, I have 4 kids and twins. I feel like it's not a regular pregnancy. Like, girl, I was not going to live come through my life like that.
Yeah. But then again, if we had their money, I would probably be as plastic as this freaking. I'm just kidding.
That's my way.
I want to sound like plastic. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, have you seen that? What is a reel or whatever TikTok? How they're like, you don't look real. That's the goal.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to look real.
I want to look like a figment of your imagination.
I think maybe like with me, I would get like chin lipo, reduction. Like, girl, even when I was like a size 1, I always had a paleta face, a brown face. But I also think it comes with my thyroid, and I've learned to accept it. You know, like, some days my face is looking snatched, some days my face is looking like a paleta, and that's
just the angle.
Guys, we went to eat today, and David's like, Mom, your face is round. David was on
and then he was like, Kimmy, you could see like you look fuzzy or like you have little dots. I'm like, baby, it's not.
And the crazy thing is, okay, about Kimmy,
it's texture.
Him saying that, it started with me. Like, he was on one today. Like, okay, he's like, what's that line on your eye? And I'm like, my eyeliner? He's like, why is it up here? Yeah, like, why is it up here? Isn't it supposed to be on your eye? And I'm like, no, I wanted it like that. I was like, well, it doesn't look right. I was like low-key butthurt, but I was like, I guess, whatever. I still left it though. Like, I'm feeling myself. Period. But, like, literally, en cuanto terminó conmigo, he looks at me, he's like, ugh.
He's like, next target.
He's like, what's wrong with your face? And she's like, what do you mean? He's like, why do you look fuzzy? And Kimmy was so confused. It's giving the microphone.
For real. You look fuzzy.
And I was like, it's texture. Like, I feel like that's what I mean. Like, these kids are so used to seeing filters and stuff. Like,
perfect woman. I'm like,
and he's like, no, like, you could see your pores, or you could see this.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh,
he's all like this.
Yeah, like, he was literally like this in her face because they were sitting right next to each other. And then he's like, when you smile, you can see lines. Like, dude, that's natural. Like, you're supposed to. Like, so I think because of that too, I don't want to get stuff done on my face. I'm not gonna say I'm not, but not yet.
Next clip. Guys, I got Botox.
Sponsor me.
Sorry about it, BB.
No, like, literally, like, even with my nose, I feel like, I was kind of, like, in the back burner. Kind of like, I don't love my nose, but I'm not going to go out there and fix my nose.
What? Then again, we all see each other differently.
In the video, like, but when they offered me a free service, I was like, well, I'm not going to get lip fillers, which now I kind of feel like maybe I should have done a little on the top to even it out.
Somebody lips, come get her.
Like, they're big, but like I feel like I always have the bottom one.
They're smaller. Not fish vibes.
Yeah, like, give me that. No, just kidding. But I have thought about it. But I'm like, what do I do filler on? And I'm like, I should do my forehead or something. So, yeah.
You know, it's okay. We didn't even talk about our weeks. I was like, I wanted to catch you guys up. Guys, I'm literally almost done with my braces. And you don't understand how happy I am. Because remember they said I was going to be only for 2 years?
Yeah.
It's my 3rd freaking year.
Is it already 3 years?
Remember I got in 8th grade. I'm going to be a junior. And mind you, my teeth weren't even like... I just had like a tooth they needed to like come out. So they kind of separated my teeth.
She needed space.
Yeah. But now I have a rubber band and I took them out right now.
Do you have them right now?
No. But
Kimmy in the chat. Guys, they literally told her have it on at all times.
It's been the only time I've taken it out. And to be fair, we went to go eat. So
true.
Literally, I was at the dinner table like
No, and Guys,
speaking of that,
oh my god, I'm telling you guys, we go all over the place. But okay, 2 things. It is so uncomfortable when you are at a restaurant. I think, and I think maybe with me, I don't care anymore. Like if they're staring, okay, whatever, you're staring. But at least say hi.
Yeah.
Like wave. When people are staring and they're just like, you know, like looking at you with your eyes. Soul, it's a little uncomfortable. Yeah. And okay, with me, there was this guy across, like literally right across, like just laughing and staring, and I'm like, weirdo. But then
psychotic wife
Kimmy did, I guess because she was looking at the guy being a weirdo, didn't notice that there was a girl staring at her from the other direction. And then she was like doing her bands. I'm like, Kimmy, cover yourself because that girl's looking at you. And I'm like, I don't know, like I
got nothing to hide. I'll be like,
when I go eat, I'm ready to pay out, girl. But I'm just like, damn, people really do just be sitting there looking, talking about people. Like our waitress today, guys, was not it. And
she finds this video. I
don't care.
We're gonna send it to
her. I'm like, hey, I posted a video. You want to watch it? No, like, okay, guys, I feel like I'm not a mean person. Maybe tengo la cara de fuchi. I don't know.
Yeah, no.
But recently,
but it's not just you though. It's like they tag team between you and Dad.
Like, okay, that is true. I'm glad you say that. I feel like people, like, and I'm not trying to say everybody, but a lot of like people, like waitresses and like jobs like that, are so disrespectful. Like, one thing is like maybe you're having a bad day, but 2, you're gonna be disrespectful, and that's one thing I don't tolerate. You see, soy buena onda, but I'm a Karen. And I don't care. And I think that comes because I've worked so much in my life. I've had different jobs. I've done customer service.
Period.
And I know I don't care if I'm having a bad day. And it's not culpa del customer.
Don't take it out on them.
It's not their fault. And you chose that career. If you don't like that job, quit and get a new one. Like, that's the thing. Like, okay, like, this is the only job I have. Why? You have papers. You're healthy. Get another job. Like,
and even if you don't have papers, like, there's always another way. There's never a no.
Or, girl, just smile. Simple as that.
Just smile.
Like, it's not that hard. Like, okay, like, maybe you're having a bad day. Fake a smile. Be like, I don't know. But, like, girl. Okay, so let me kind of explain the situation. And Kimmy is my witness. Kimmy, okay, this is something else, guys.
I had mad, guys, because she's too nice.
Okay, it's because like I have my splurges. Like I feel like when people are mean to me, I kill them with kindness. I'm like, oh, okay.
But at the end, I was like,
but at the end, on the receipt, I was like,
terrible. Finish the story. Finish the story.
Let me tell you guys. So I feel like recently these girls have been so disrespectful, and not just girls. Because I'm gonna tell you guys a story that happened with Manny. But like I would like talk to this girl, right? Our waitress, and she wouldn't look at me, and she would just look at Manny, and like, do you guys need anything? Like, I'm over here, right? And she was like, do you guys need anything else? Like, she just, I don't know, she just didn't like me for no reason, and I didn't do anything to her. I was minding my business with my kids.
Yeah.
But I was like, whatever, you know, maybe she's having a bad day or whatever. Guys, back to back to back, and I don't want to like go into it, but like, I ordered a drink. The drink looked nothing like the one I ordered. I'm like,
it was a catfish.
I was like, do you guys have like, because I have like the chamoy rim, the tajin rim.
Yeah.
And I'm like, do you guys? Oh, we don't have it. I was like, oh, okay.
Why would they advertise something?
And I was like, well, do you mind if I get another drink? And she just takes it, and then she comes back and gives me the crappiest drink, guys. And then to top it off, with blanco maña, because she came back, she's like, do you want a rim on the next one? Do you want salt or sugar? Así con actitud, right? And I was like, I'll take sugar. She comes back and she gives me a broken cup on the rim.
She probably got it out the trash.
So I don't know if she was like wanting me to like lick it and cut my tongue. But like I was so done. I was like, are you serious, dude? Like, and I'm kind of making the story short, guys. Like in between, like mind you, my drink, we were already done eating. Y no me lo volví a traer until I asked another waiter. I'm like, hey, is it okay if I get my drink? And the girl came, she's like, here's your drink. Like, just rude.
Pero for Dad. And she was like,
do you need anything else? Do you need a refill?
Because even to us, she was like, here's your drink.
Yeah,
but like for Dad, it's not Dad's fault, but it's like, girl.
Because Manny was minding his business too, but she was like so sweet to Manny, and with us, she was like, But anyway, I was like annoyed, and Manny can tell I was like annoyed, and Manny's like, hey, you gave her a broken cup. Like, you know, like, are you gonna take it away or give her another one? And she literally looked, and she's like, okay. Like what?
I'm prettier than you be looking okay.
No, like she was on one. And, you know, like now I was like, cause also when I'm eating, I don't like to say anything because I don't want him to like spit on my kids' foods or anything.
We ain't trying to get food.
Pero cuando nos fuimos, dude, Manny's a tipper. Like, he'll be like, oh, like, she's still working. I don't care. If you are working and you don't give me good service,
that's true.
I'm not a fool. I will tip you if you did good service, of course. But if you, like, literally, I could have cut my tongue.
For real.
I was like, no. And I was like, I'm not giving her a tip. And Manny's like, we can't just not give her anything. We have to give her something.
You're like, okay then.
Dude, I'm going to admit it, I was having the worst day. I pulled a receipt and I wrote on there $1. I'm like, ¿le quieres dejar algo? And I wrote on there terrible service because it was like, guys, again, I made the story short. Like, it was crazy service. And like, okay, mind you, Kimmy was second half mad for me. Like, she was even like,
I would say like loud
¿cómo se dice? Like,
odd lips.
Like she's like, oh, attitude.
Yeah. What did she do? Go, because remember she didn't want to bring your cup. Like,
she didn't give me my drink. She would avoid me.
Yeah, we had to tell another waitress to go get it, and then she finally came here. And when she served it, I was like, bad service. Or I said something like, what good customer service. And yeah, Kimmy, don't say
even
that.
Then, I was upset with her, but I didn't want to be disrespectful. I don't know how to explain it.
Well, if she's gonna disrespect you, then
I was like, Kimmy, stop, quiet. Like, como que me pongo like, I don't know what to do, you know. But Kimmy was like, I think Kimmy could see it too. Like, 'cause I don't even say anything, huh? Like, Kimmy can see the attitude.
It's because like at the end we finally get enough of it. Like, come on, girl.
That's true. But it's crazy. Okay, because this is something that I learned since day one. When I started working, my first job ever was Macy's, and they put you through like a 3-day training or whatever. I remember I watched a video and it says, when you're working customer service, like, let's say a couple comes in, right? A guy and a girl. And I'm a female. If I'm helping that couple, you always have to acknowledge the female. And
it's like girls' code.
This is not even, well, yeah, it's girls' code, but it's a good tip for customer service to acknowledge the girl more than the guy.
And if you want money.
I think some girls think, oh, if I acknowledge the guy, he's the one who's paying, he's going to give me more tip. No, honey. Girls run like, I pulled the receipt. Like, the thing is, if the girl doesn't like you, even if she's not as assertive as me, she's going to be like, oh, I don't feel comfortable, let's go.
Yeah.
Or, let's not shop here. She's not going to want to go back. So you're going to potentially lose that whole sale, that whole customer, because you didn't treat the girl good. And everybody has something beautiful in them, or they're wearing something beautiful. My thing was always like, oh, I love your shirt. Like, whatever I loved in the girl, it has to be a genuine compliment, because they could also sense fakeness. Yeah. So, like, for example, oh my God, you have a beautiful smile. I don't know. Like, acknowledge them.
Or
like,
even
girl,
if they have kids, like, oh, your daughter's so pretty, she looks like you. Like,
I don't care. Like, it doesn't have to be fake, but like, acknowledgement goes a long way. Yeah. Myself and my 4 kids, none of us were acknowledged, only Manny. And it's crazy because that whole acknowledgement thing works vice versa. Like, if you're a guy, you're helping a guy. And it's crazy because the other day we went to Mariscos and we had a waiter. This guy was at least kind of nice, you know. He was more acknowledgement or whatever to Manny. But then Kylie, one of the twins, was like acting crazy. And the thing that we do, like, with us is like, if you're gonna act crazy in a restaurant, we're gonna walk outside. We're gonna wait outside until you're ready to come down. You can come back inside. And we'll take turns. So it was just me and Manny that day. I don't know where the kids were. But we went to eat, and then it was just me and him with the twins. Oh, it was after the twins' photo shoot. And then Kylie started acting up, so Manny stepped outside with the twin, with Kylie, and I stayed with Mylene, the other twin. Guys, the moment Manny stepped out of the restaurant, the waiter came and he didn't just start talking to me like se sentó así al lado, and he was like, oh, are they twins? And I was kind of like Manny's not even toxic like that, but it was kind of like uncomfortable.
It's just a bad look on him too, like,
yeah. And I didn't want Manny to be like, do you know him? Or like, I just felt like pressure, you know. It's like awkward. And I'm not rude either because he wasn't being disrespectful. So I was like, oh yeah, they are twins. In my head, I'm like, no, they look identical. What do you mean, are they twins? No, I just copied and pasted. But anyway, I was like, yeah, they are twins. And then he's like, oh, that's cool. I always wanted twins and blah blah blah. And guys, also, I'm very like, como que no clico hasta el rato. Like, I don't get it until later. You know what I mean?
Well, he was trying to be the stepdad, and
it's crazy because the whole time, guys, Manny was out there because, again, we're very like, you could come back in when you're ready to act right. So he was out there for a while, and he was there the whole time. And Manny could see from the window. And he knew I was
thought
with my man.
With
I don't know if he thought like my man left me or something, or he thought I was gonna dive and dash. I don't know, but I mean, I was like, why would I just? Well, I don't know. Anyway, the moment Manny walks back in, I feel like he could have at least been a little bit more slick, kind of like, oh yeah, we were just talking about blah blah blah. He left. And I was like, oh, I think that's when I got it. I was like,
the audacity.
You know what I mean? Like, I didn't think much about it until he, like, stood up and left.
Yeah.
And Manny's like, what's up with that? Like, because it looked weird.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even me. I was like, oh, no, nothing. He was just talking about the twins, blah, blah, blah. I was just so uncomfortable because even after that, he's like, so do you guys want the tab? In my head, it kind of didn't irritate me. Like, don't be disrespectful. Like, guy or girl, respect it. And I feel like, if you don't like your job, don't work there.
Well,
Simple
maybe you've never worked as a waitress. Maybe they tell them like, oh, always try to find somebody to flirt with, because maybe that's a new rule. But it's hustling. If you're a waitress, comment down below.
That's cool. Like, maybe you want to get that bag, baby, but not in a married relationship with 4 kids. Like, ain't no way, girl. We ain't doing. I'm telling you, we ain't doing
all that for
here.
$1 tip.
For real, like, David nunca habla. And when he's like, damn, this girl's doing the most for $1. No, like, and I swear to God, guys, like, I have never, ever tipped $1 in my life. That's how upset I was. Like, I was like, I was gonna like not do anything, but I wanted her to know I was upset, and I left $1 with a big little dot.
You should have put a little heart after terrible service, like
right? Like, no, like she was wilding for that one, and then the girl kept mean mugging me. I was like, what did I do? I was like, do I know her in my past life? Like, did I take your man's in my past life? Like, what happened? Why do you hate me? And it's crazy because it happens so much, huh, Kimmy? Like, it's like when me and Manny are together, it's either him or me that are targeted. Like, and I really try to be so sweet. Like, let's say we go to Ross. I don't know, wherever the heck we go.
Yeah.
I'll be like, hey, how are you doing? And like, girls like, good. And like, oh, do you want a bag for that? I'm like, what?
Girl,
what did I do to you?
Switch up.
I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe I need to work. I need to just walk in there like, jeez. But that's crazy.
But anyways, I'm just kidding.
You're like, boring.
No, you know, I get mad again. Like, every time you tell a story, I'm like, oh, really? Tell me.
Can you be acting brand new? Like, or like, let's see, like, cuento una historia, like, Manny or David. Yeah. And she'll be mad all over, like,
he did what?
Ya te conté.
That was a pretty long episode, a very juicy one.
Hopefully, because I feel like we're always yapping it up, and then it's like, oh, what happened? No, but this one might be a long one, which is fine.
We came back with a bang.
We missed the besties. I don't know why. We just like yapping here. It's like our safe space.
Yeah. But anyways, guys.
But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching today's episode or listening, guys. If you are listening on Spotify or Apple Music, Apple Podcast,
Apple Music.
It's been so long.
Like,
please make sure you guys are writing a review, giving us something good on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe because we definitely do appreciate the support, and that way, guys, you motivate us to not flake for a whole other, I don't know how long.
You remind us, BB.
Like, oh, we have somebody watching. Also, we've seen some DMs of you guys messaging us, so we definitely do appreciate that. We appreciate you guys.
Thank you guys so much for watching / listening. And
we'll be back next week. Bye.